Imagine a world where the line between justice and vengeance is blurred by the shadows of the city, and the most effective weapon isn't a badge, but a hood that hides your identity while revealing your true intent. You are part of the Hyllis family legacy, a lineage tasked with protecting the innocent in a society that has forgotten how to protect itself, only to find that wearing the hood isn't just about anonymity, but about bearing the weight of every life you save and every secret you keep. But when you discover that this role isn't just a duty, but a target for those who profit from chaos, you realize that heroism isn't about glory, it's about doing what is necessary in the dark so others can live in the light through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to Hood, the 7th pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Laurence Dahners' Hyllis Family series. If you love vigilante thriller tropes, family dynasty dynamics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist navigate a hostile urban landscape through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of moral responsibility. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's assumption of the mantle, thrusting them into a race against time to dismantle a criminal network before it corrupts the very institutions they swore to uphold. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of rain on asphalt, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they become the monster they fight. Dahners excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of one's soul to the void. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular shadow guardian trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of urban politics, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior numbers. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the Hyllis family saga lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as deva. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Hood is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Laurence Dahners has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.